Can we all agree on one thing, that the cancel culture needs to cancel itself? Let's just face it, Dave Chappelle is winning and the cancel culture are losing and taking more L's than they're making it. Let's just face it, ever since Dave Chappelle's Netflix special, The Closer, hit the platform and service, everybody loved it. My first time watching it at my uncle's house, I fell in love with it. I had a good time watching it. He was funny. He definitely told some jokes about the trans and the LGBT community. And he was basically telling the truth about his transgender friend that killed herself because the so-called trans community was not only bullies to her, but they also think that since she's friends with Dave Chappelle, and it's unfortunate that she took her own life because they think that since you're friends with Dave Chappelle, you're not one of them. As if you're a traitor. You betray your own kind, you betray your own people because you're friends with the enemy. That's what they all think and say. And I think when it comes to simple-minded people, they will always find ways to cry and complain about one simple joke when it comes to being a comedian. And you wonder why a lot of these comedians are going to end up stop doing comedy because of this garbage. And it sucks. Like, really. Chappelle's appearance at his former high school in Washington, D.C., shout out to the people in D.C., my hometown, has been postponed by a theater of student walkout. So apparently, his fundraiser was postponed because of this stupid walkout. What is this garbage? Seriously. The Duke Ellington School of the Arts in Georgetown said students were uncomfortable with Chappelle's remarks on transgender people in his Netflix special, The Closer. The fundraiser would have been held on November 23, but now it has been moved to April 22nd. What? Oh my goodness, y'all. April 22nd. That is too daggone far for 2022. So these people got so uncomfortable with his remarks, knowing that he was telling jokes in his Netflix special, and you got uncomfortable with Dave Chappelle because of what he said in the special. My God. Because I feel like as a comedian, it's really hard to do your job, and your job is to put people... What I'm trying to say is that your job is to put smiles on people's faces and to make people laugh. That's what you were put on this earth to do. Not catering to the SJWs, not bending the knee to the SJWs. But it's unfortunate that Dave Chappelle is continuing winning because these people can cry about it all they want. That's not going to stop him from doing the things he loves and doing the things he does best. And if I had an opportunity to meet and talk with Dave Chappelle one day, I would have just asked him, how do you deal with this nonsense that's going on right now? He'll probably give you a good answer. Just keep it rolling. And with that, I would have done the same thing. Because me as a content creator, I'm always giving you guys information. Y'all have been supportive of me no matter what I put out. So, enough about me. This is about our boy Dave Chappelle and these stupid people and this whole god-awful walkout. The monies raised would have gone towards a new theater named after Chappelle, according to Political Playbook, which broke the news. So all of that money being made to a fundraiser would have gone to a movie theater being named after a comedian. And these people want to stop him from doing that because what? You feel uncomfortable with him in his jokes? Whatever happened to the good old days when everybody wasn't offended over a joke? making it hard for a lot of comedians to do their jobs. And it's pretty obvious. We recognize that not everyone will accept or welcome a particular artist's point of view, product, or craft, but reject the notion that a cancel culture is a healthy or constructive means to teach our students how society should balance creative freedom with protecting the rights and dignity of all of its members. The school said in a statement, "This is the worst excuse I've ever heard." So it's because you agree with cancel culture and you don't like a comedian doing this work, telling the jokes about gay, trans people. You want to use this, we want to use the cancel culture to teach students to protect their rights and identity. Someone please tell me what is that supposed to mean in the comments below. Because I need answers. Because I can't even imagine if Dave Chappelle would have read this article, or you probably would have seen this video, he would have been tripping out of his mind because of this stupid school system. They don't like one comedian because of what he said on this Netflix special. But what about the time when you got some trans and gay people not getting offended over his remarks? And you got trans people, especially transgender comedians, that do the same thing that tell jokes about gays and trans people all the time. But when a straight person does it, why is that an issue? I just don't understand society, the cancel culture, and I'm trying to figure out, why would they not want a comedian in their school system to do a fundraiser in his old high school because crybabies seen his Netflix special and they want to stop him from doing that, and you push it back to April 2022. Cancel culture sucks. The people who run behind it, they suck. It needs to be canceled. And I personally feel like cancel culture needs to cancel itself. The walkout threat arose when students reportedly had what was described as a heated debate with factually over an exhibition honoring Chappelle that would be unveiled on the same day as the fundraiser. So a student pretty much had a debate with somebody over honoring Dave Chappelle. Are you serious right now? Sometimes as a celebrity, you can't even win. I would bet you if Chappelle would have went to the people in person, I would bet you that he would have told them all right off the bat. Because sometimes comedians, they know how to tell haters off very well. Especially if you cry over a joke or a segment that they do in their shows. And mind you, while I was watching the special in my uncle's house a few weeks ago, I've seen 2 trans people sitting in front row on TV. And they did not look happy at all. So I'm just thinking, these people really want Dave Chappelle canceled so that they can feel good about the power. Because if y'all remember when I first did the story on Dave Chappelle, what did I just say about the communities that want power to make people feel bad about themselves, about their actions, something that they didn't do? Well, their job is to make people laugh. Don't matter what skits you do, or you know they will be coming after you. The postponement appears to be a compromise at the school originally elected to cancel a fundraiser, Chappelle has been a generous donor over the years, donating $100K to the school and giving it his Emmy Awards in 2017. He also was commencement speaker held at a master class and brought celebrity friends to the campus. Comments on this site, you know, people are gonna be on Dave Chappelle's side because this fundraiser and the fact that they want to cancel this guy because of what? This? When do we draw the line when it comes to people trying to cancel us over something that we do on our platforms? They know they can never win. And not even woke comedians aren't even that funny. So if I were Dave Chappelle, I would just keep going. I'll probably find another fundraiser at a different high school, somebody who can honor him and appreciate him. They can welcome him with their open arms to do a perfect fundraiser. Unlike his own high school that did him dirty over something they saw on his special. Because like I said, when I was watching it, I found nothing offensive. I thought it was funny. He told the truth. He got serious in certain parts when talking about his trans friend. And I definitely enjoyed it. So I don't know how many Netflix special Dave Chappelle's gonna do. But whatever it is, I'm definitely gonna review it and I'm definitely gonna watch it. Because Dave Chappelle is one of my favorite comedians of all time. So whichever documentary he got put out or worked on, I'll be there to check it out. So y'all enjoy this video, let me know in the comments down below. And I'll catch y'all in my next content. Peace.